Okay, so my previous video, I ran out of time there. I'm doing this on 3-minute videos here just to keep it short and sweet. I mentioned that if you can think of a MOSFET in these dual channel MOSFETs, N and P channel MOSFETs, as a dual switch, like a light switch. If you turn this, and notice how I labeled these on, off, and off, on. So this one you would need to turn it up in order to establish that connection from that point to that one, that the switch. I'm using light switches for simplicity here, a representation of that. And in this one, you would have to turn it down, turn this lever down in order to make establish that connection there, continuity. So once you do that on both of them, you're basically established a path from that point to that point. Basically, you've shorted that path. If you were connecting say a battery to this light, I'm just using a light, but this could be a motor. You know, you're basically essentially, when you do this sequence here, you're turning on that motor. Basically, that is a very simplistic expression of the dual MOSFET. So if you understand that, you know, you keep that in mind, you can go into understanding the more detailed electronic features of the MOSFETs. Now, the schematic for the P channel is that, and the schematic for the N channel is that, and you can see how this is arranged in a little bit of an interesting way here. And I've done this for my own reference, because I you know, it's very difficult to remember some of these things when you don't work on these things on a daily basis, and so I tend to do charts like this and just keep them up on in front of my test bench, where I can just look at it, and that way I know which test points to look at, to measure, and to test, you know, to make sure that I am, you know, whether that MOSFET is good or bad. So these are the diagrams. This is the chart, and this very simple explanation, you know, on how these things, how the MOSFETs work. So the next thing to do, you can see here, I may as well just use the rest of this video to explain what I've done here. These are just some test circuits. If you were to test these MOSFETs outside the circuits on their own, if you wanted to make sure that they're working fine. I mean, if you want to go through the extra effort of setting up some kind of a test jig, you know, to you know, you can use a buzzer or you can use a motor. You know, these are diagrams you can find on the internet as well, and that's how you would test whether the MOSFET is working or not. And so it's good reference to have. You can use this this chart, if you will, or just go on the internet and find these things. You know, it will probably be more clear than my sketches here.